What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It looks like a feud has been brewing between Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars Dorit Kemsley and Kyle. I always want to say Melancourt or something. What is her last name? Kyle Richards. So Dorit recently did an interview where she talked about how she kind of had enough of Kyle cutting her off, and we got to see it in the last episode of the show, which I still have to catch up on. But apparently Dorit really digs into Kyle and says, listen, Kyle, stop cutting me off. I'm trying to talk here. Like, you do the same to your friend Teddy as well, and I am not here for it. So in Dorit's interview about this situation, she talked about how she had gotten cut off one too many times, and then Kyle did her own interview talking about how the state of their relationship currently, and it's not looking good, which makes me so happy. Look at this smile. This is the smile of someone who knows that Kyle's takedown season might be coming. Remember, Kyle, Lisa Rinna, and Teddy have teamed up for 2 seasons now, and Erica as well, have teamed up for 2 seasons now to just become like pariahs, like sinking their fans into one housewife at a time until they just, like, I don't know, bully them to the grave. And so now to hear that Dorit is ready to turn heel, potentially join Denise and Garcelle, maybe even Sutton, hopefully she comes back another season as a full-time, in calling them out, bringing them to task, 1,000% here for it. Anyway, this is Dorit's exact quote that she gave to an interviewer who asked her about the situation on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show. She said, I think Kyle cutting me off was the last straw that broke the camel's back that night, because aside from the fact that I'm actually coming in for her friend, it's not nice. I understand if someone is talking a lot, people tend to cut people off. But I've sort of had this reigning issue with Kyle throughout the season where I feel like she doesn't let me finish what I have to say. Guys, she continued on to go on and say that Kyle issued like an apology, but it wasn't even a real apology. Go off, Dorit. She said, Kyle cut me off one too many times and I sort of had enough of Kyle. There was an apology, but then it was kind of an apology. When she says to me, I love you, I'm always going to love you, we love each other, we're going to be great friends forever, and nothing's ever going to break us, you kind of just move on. Do you see that? She says that it was more of a kind of apology and more like, I love you, not like, I'm sorry, I did this, which offended you, hurt your feelings, I'm gonna stop doing this so that I no longer do that to you in the future. It was just, sorry about that. Love you, girl. Always gonna love you. Kisses. And Dorit was not feeling it whatsoever. And now Kyle had her very own talking head in the after show when I feel like she deflected from the issue at hand. She was being asked, about the confrontation with Dorit. And instead of just like talking about, I should not have cut her off, it was not nice. Clearly it upset her. So I need to take notice of that in the future. Like, I don't believe she was maliciously cutting Dorit off. Sometimes people just get so excited to talk and like they're hearing but not listening, and so they just jump to continue on with their point versus to hear the next person fully speak. She could have just done that, but no, Kyle had to deflect and go back to something that happened literally like the first or second episode of the season. Remember when Kyle was doing that fashion show? Guys, did you watch my recap on that fashion show? Because I really went in on how Kyle knew literally nothing, and her team was so irritated with her that they said on camera, keep her away from me throughout when this show goes on, or else I'm gonna like flip. And this is me adding, it was clearly because Kyle knew nothing. She was just doing it for show. So anyway, Dorit made like a fun shade comment about how Kyle was basically just slapping her name on the garments. And it's true, Kyle herself proved it by not knowing where anything was, how to like do castings, how to like take photos of the models and then like, put them on the garment rack so everyone knew she knew literally nothing. Dorit had to hold her hand through it. Her production manager had to hold her hand through it. So it was fair. Anyway, that is what Kyle brought up in order to deflect from the fact that she kept on cutting off Dorit. She said, and I quote, we were totally fine. And then the show aired and she said things in the same episode that hurt my feelings. When she said, oh, does Kyle just think she can throw her name on a clothing line and it makes it hers? I really didn't like that she put down my business because I've never done that with any of her businesses. Kyle, you might not have put down her businesses, but you really did go in on calling her broke in the first 2 episodes as well. Like these same episodes you're complaining about. You were like, oh, like Dorit never paid me back for the pretzel, you know, kind of like making light of the financial issues that she was going through, that Camille, the legend, put out on Front Street for all of us to talk about the prior season. So she also continued on to talk about the state of their relationship currently, and it is not looking too good, you guys. Kyle said, and I quote, "We're kind of back to square one, but I do care about her, and I know that we'll be fine." Lord knows that Kyle needs someone to go after her and let her know that what she does is unacceptable. And I hope that it is Dorit. Dorit turned heel on her friend, like her really close friend, Lisa Vanderpump, who brought her onto the show. So, you know, if she could betray someone like that, who defended her and everything, gave her this platform, this livelihood, I do not think that she would think twice. She would hesitate, before turning heel on Kyle as well. Dorit seems to know what makes for great television, from her clothing to her hair to the fake accent, to the drama, the beefs, the delusions, everything. So I do believe that she would eventually turn on Kyle, which I would love to see a nice redemption season for Denise, a season where Garcelle is more present than she's been in this season as well, and where Dorit says enough is enough. I am getting you the heck out of here. And Sutton getting a damn diamond, guys. Please, Lord, let Sutton get a diamond. What do you think about the drama brewing between Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley? Are you here for it? Am I overly here for it? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.